So I'm bringing it back to my old school way of filming videos. I used to do this on TikTok all the time, just walk around the park and talk. So I think it's appropriate to do that for this video because I want to talk about why I am leaving TikTok with almost 50,000 followers. I don't remember how the number, but 5 or 6 reasons why. I don't know if you can tell by any of my videos because I do spend a lot of time cutting them down, but I'm pretty long-winded. I don't know, I go off on tangents a lot, and I studied creative writing, and one of the things you do is you start with short stories, and then eventually you're supposed to work your way up to a novel or a screenplay. I always had trouble with short stories too. I think they're way more difficult to write than long form. I haven't ever really completed a novel, but I have come up with so many novel ideas. I just struggled whenever I wrote a short story. They were supposed to be 10 to 15 pages. Mine were always like 20, 25, 30 pages, and I had to like edit them down. That's just how I've always been. And when it came to TikTok, I would take like 10 or 15 minutes of video, have to cram a bunch of content into 3 minutes and cut it down and cut it down. And I did that for most of my videos. I never was into like the 7-second, really quick, trendy videos. I did some of those, but they weren't like my favorites. I think there's a lot of value in watching and listening to people's rambling thoughts, even if it's somewhat boring sometimes. I think the whole point of humanity is to connect with each other and listen to each other, and that's what social media started out as, but it's not that anymore. That's part of the reason that I just grew tired of TikTok, because I'm spending so much time editing these videos into short sound bites, and everyone's attention span is so short. You know, you really have to get to the point really quickly, and the same is true. Oh, bunnies! Hi! Hey, bunny! By the way, the bunnies were really cute and they all scattered like right when I got there. So there was a reason why I stopped, but now I can't remember what I was trying to say. That's my whole point, is that TikTok has kind of ruined my attention span. I feel like I've lost my ability to single task, which was one of my strengths. I used to really love just focusing on something and getting really into it. I used to read a lot of books. Honestly, like even watching TV now, it takes more focus. Anyone who is older than maybe 40 knows what it was like in a world pre-social media, and some people didn't really get wrapped up in it at all. And at first that was me. I actually didn't have any social media for a really long time. I want to reclaim that time back that I feel like I've lost. It might not sound like a big deal, just delete the app, but posting on TikTok was the reason that I decided to download it in the first place. I wanted to be a creator, I wanted to do something creative, and I wanted to show my friends and family where I live in Italy and what I'm doing here. What I realized I know it's taken me a while to realize, it's impossible to post on the app and not also be a consumer. You don't just like open it and then make your post and then leave, or at least I don't, because I'm addicted to it. I don't know if I'm going to number these reasons or not. I might just put them in the captions because I'm not sure which order I will put them in. One thing I've learned is that we don't retain the information that we see on short form video. And the more you continue to scroll and you watch shorter and shorter videos, you don't remember the videos that you watched 5 videos ago. You don't remember who the creator is. It's too much different information. And that's what I think the For You page did. It's trying to curate, you know, what you like based on what you saw before. But because of that, we don't get to see more necessarily of what we like, because you can follow people and you never see their videos again, because TikTok thinks that you want to see more videos like that. So they show you videos like that person, but not that person anymore. So you just get really bogged down with content that you don't want. You forget the things that you did like. So it kind of all really pointless. It just all gets jumbled together. So this is reason number, I think we're on 3, is that you don't have control of what you're watching. So if you're looking at YouTube, usually for me, I'm not just looking at my homepage and seeing what is being fed to me. I'm usually searching for something specific or wanting to see something from a creator I follow, and I look them up. You have to actively seek out what you're looking for, versus on TikTok, they just gives you whatever. And I think it usually leans too extreme so that you go through these like roller coaster of emotions. And I like watching cat videos. I just like watching silly cats doing silly things. There's this cat I watch called Mr. Kitters, and he plays in the neighborhood with his friends, and he has a GoPro camera on, and you get to see from a cat's point of view. It's just nice and soothing and fun content. But then if you watch enough cat videos, eventually I'll be seeing a cat video that's like a cat rescue, and then I'll see really sick cats being rescued. And then all of a sudden, every other video is like a sad cat rescue. I don't want my time to be taken up with that kind of emotional drama without my consent. So I want to control more of what I see. I don't like being in tune to what is going on with everyone all the time and all the latest political events. There's been this back and forth with the US and TikTok, and it was banned for 2 days and then it was unbanned. And it looks like now it might be completely separated from the rest of the world, which is really kind of scary. The way that I kind of kept touch with what's going on in the world is by looking on TikTok to see what people are actually doing. So I'm just going to start following people on other platforms who are up to date on what's going on over there. Back in the day when there was no social media, you have to read your newspaper or watch the news like once a day, and that's it. I don't think it's healthy to be so inundated with it all the time. It just causes more stress to the brain and keeps me from doing other things that I need to do, that I want to do. I think part of the reason I can't stop is because I'm still on the app as a creator. One thing that I'm really grateful for TikTok is that it gave me a creative outlet. I got over my fear of posting about myself and about my life, and I had never done that before. So I don't want to lose that creative spark that TikTok gave me. So that's one of the reasons I started a YouTube, and I didn't know if I would be able to make longer videos and make them interesting and stay consistent. After a few months of doing it, I do really like it, and I think there's more room to be creative on YouTube with the longer format. And so far, I'm happy with all the videos I've made, and I'm definitely going to keep making more. In one of my last videos, I was saying, I think it was about coffee, that quality is better than quantity. I think that's true of anything creative. There's some authors who write one book every 10 years, but it's a really, really good one. And when I think about what I want to be known for as a creative person, I'd rather put more focus into longer videos where I can have more room to be creative and focus and attract the kind of people who want to see a longer video versus just trying to get in front of as many eyeballs as possible. I'm kind of excited about doing other things and focusing my time better, reclaiming my time and not letting my emotions and my interests get dictated by some algorithm. Going back to the way I was before I got involved with TikTok and social media in general. I mean, I barely use anything else anyway. I don't consider YouTube the same because it's not as easy to get wrapped up in YouTube. Like I can watch one or two 10-minute videos and then turn it off. It's like TV to me. I needed to announce this to really hold myself accountable. Just like any addiction, I don't think I can go cold turkey. I do still want to post some of my clips from my new YouTube videos in case anyone wants to come watch them. So I can't not use the app. This is the big challenge, but I can control how much I use it as a time wasting, bed rotting, in between whenever I'm doing other things, kind of mindless scrolling. I can definitely reduce that. So my goal will be to reduce my consuming of TikTok but I'm going to say 30 minutes a day, and it will be a set time. I haven't decided what time, and I'm going to not look at it before bed or when I wake up or during those times where I could be doing something that is more enriching to my brain. So I had to read more books. I've already started, so I'm reading physical books. So I often will like look at TikToks when I'm cooking or something, or when I'm cleaning, or just doing stuff around the house. And so I will go back to what I used to do, which is listen to podcasts or listen to audiobooks. So just retraining my brain to want and to be able to absorb longer form content, I think is really important. If I completely try to cut it off like cold turkey, I'm just afraid that it won't work. So I'm going to start with 30 minutes a day. I probably won't create any original content for there, but I might post once in a while just to, I don't know, because I'm addicted. I don't know. But if you're interested in following along with my journey of quitting TikTok and reclaiming my time, I'll be posting updates and maybe some tips for anyone else who is trying to do the same thing. And we'll see what works and what doesn't. And I hope I'll see you in the next video.